Are you bored? Are you just aching to see two characters bash each other's heads in? Well, your wish is my command. Today we're covering top 10 martial arts anime with sick hand-to-hand combat. Now before we start this video, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell to be notified when I post. Also comment down below any other types of videos you'd like to see from me. Without further ado, let's hop into
Hikaru Onigashima. It's a nasty trick acting all weak so others will fight your battles for you. Now I'm really fight! Quit dodging and fight me for real! Let's...
At number 10 we have Girls Beats Boys. Orphan Hinako Nakayama suddenly reunites with her twin brother Hikaru, who asks her to take his place at Shishiku Academy, a private school infamous for its rough and tumble student body. Being the child of a powerful Yakuza family, the Onigashima, Hikaru is obligated to become the leader of Shishiku Academy. Hinako will have to hide her identity and fight to control the school. How will Hinako deal with a school full of boys who let their fists do the talking rather than talk about their feelings? At number 9 we have Tenjo Tenji. Todo Gakuen is no ordinary high school. There, during the Meiji Restoration, fighting masters were forced to gather from all over Japan to re-establish the martial arts. Amongst the student body is a group of immensely powerful fighters who maintain order through absolute power. This enforcement group is locked in a feud with the Juken Club over matters of love and death. Now two newcomers have disturbed the order of the school, becoming entangled in this vicious feud. Caught between sexy babes and terrible powers, the battle to be the strongest begins.
この状況でその透かした態度ムカつくんだよ
おいちゃんと10分測っておけ
なんなんだてめえは
わしは牛尾日の丸雲の上にまでその名を轟かす大横綱になる男じゃ
At number 8, Hinomaru Sumo. A quote-unquote small new student named Ushio Hinomaru appears before the weak little sumo club of Odashi High School. The words big and heavy are the rules to this sport, which does not fit this newbie one bit, but Ushio surprises everyone. Ushio and the small sumo club climb its way to the top with the goal to reach the highest rank, Hinoshita Kaisan. At number 8, God of High School. Jin Mori has proclaimed himself to be the strongest high schooler. His life changes when he's invited to participate in God of High School, a tournament to determine the strongest high schooler of all. He's told that if he wins, any wish he makes will be granted. All the participants are powerful contenders who will fight their hardest for their own wishes. What awaits them at the end of the tournament? A chaotic battle with unbelievably strong high school students begins. At number 6 we have Basilisk. Oboro, a naive love-struck girl, is pledged to Jonosuke, an idealist. Both are successors to opposing ninja clans with a long history of hatred, kept barely in check by a covenant of peace. Just as the two vow to reconcile with the clans with their marriage, the shogun orders the feud to resume in order to resolve an internal struggle that threatens to tear the Tokugawa shogunate apart. Even worse, Oboro and Jonosuke themselves are forced to lead their clans in battle. Now this is just a knockoff Romeo and Juliet, but I think you guys should watch this.
Fine, we'll settle things your way. I won't hold back either!
At number 5, Taboo tattoo. Tattoos, ancient weapons that drastically enhance the physical abilities of their users, known as the sealed, allowing them to bring forth supernatural phenomena when activated through the charge of the user's own technique. Trigger. When Justice Akatsuka aka Seiji saves a man from some street punks, the man gives him some mysterious stone as a token of his gratitude. The moment Seiji accepts it, a mysterious tattoo appears on his palm, and so the battle begins, framed by a web of conspiracies and centering around Justice Akatsuka, the boy who obtained a tattoo by complete chance.
Quiet down, everyone, so we can jump right in. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name's Tomika Amado. Hello to all. Oh, here comes my teaching assistant.
Guess what, everybody? This is your lucky day! I may be the boss, but I'm a great teacher, too! So let's all get our learn on!
And number 4, Makenki. Takeru enrolled in Tenbi Academy just because the girl-to-guy ratio is like 3 girls for every 1 guy. But this is actually a school where teens beef up their combat skills using a magic power thingy called a Maken. Redheads with wicked high kicks, shocking blonde bullies, and aggressive brunettes are everywhere, and every time there's a brawl, their clothes tend to disintegrate. Distracted by all the bouncy brawlers, Takeru has a hard time concentrating on his training. Things get sticky when this guy can't figure out how to use his Maken. If he doesn't find his mojo quick, he'll be dumped by the school of his dreams, or even worse, destroyed by an attacker who's after his magic power thingy.
隠しても無駄だ。匂いでわかる。てめえ、一体何が狙いだ。
お前の子を見たい。
And number 3, Kengan Ashura. Kazuo Yamashita is an ordinary 56-year-old man who one day is summoned by the chairman of his company and hired as a manager of a gladiator. He learns that these hired gladiators engage in battles called Kengan matches to protect the corporate rights of the business they represent. Oma Tokita ends up being his gladiator, but he doesn't care about the money he earns. He just cares about fighting and winning. And number 2, Medaka Box. Medaka Kurokami is the perfect honor student. She has exemplary grades, talent at any sport she plays, comes from a rich family, is exceptionally popular, and has just become the first ever freshman to be elected school president. During her speech, she proclaims that she will endeavor to help every student with any problem if they simply just submit it to a newly instated suggestion box. But with only herself and her unwilling accomplice Zenkichi that make up the student council, people are unsure whether to take her seriously or not. Regardless, Medaka takes each suggestion and gives her all to fulfill any request, be it ridding the Kendo Hall of delinquents, writing a love letter, or helping a struggling art student find his muse.
戦いとは相手のしてほしくないこと言ってほしいタイミングでダメージを与える
And number 1, you know what time it is. Baki. Baki Hanma trains with an intense focus to become strong enough to surpass his father, Yujiro Hanma, the strongest fighter in the world. 5 of the world's most violent and brutal death row inmates are gathering to face Baki. They all escape prison and they find their way to Japan. Their objective is to taste defeat. Their crazy strength and skill have led them to grow bored of life. And now they seek out Baki and they hope that he can overwhelm and utterly crush them. In this crisis, other underground martial art warriors gather to fight by Baki's side. Thus begins an epic showdown between violent death row inmates and Baki and his friends. And that's it for today. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what videos you want me to do next. That's about it. Stay safe, y'all. Peace.
Through the hard times, I feel the pain. Through the hard